We're here with defensive coordinator Blake Harrell, linebacker Zakye Barker. Coach, first question for you. I know you're busy, but after the season, are you ready for a rematch in the 3-point contest for Pirate Radio?
Man, I'm fired up. That was an embarrassing performance last year, but since then we put a basketball goal in our backyard, and I'm trying to get some shots up. Unfortunately, like most of the shots I've been taking is on a 7-foot goal because my daughters keep it lowered right now. But yeah, I'm ready for that rematch.
If you were picking out of the coaching staff to put on your 5-on-5 team, is Blake Harrell on that team?
I've seen the 3-point contest, so I would have to decline that offer.
All right, we'll transition to football. Coach, first of all, how have you evaluated your defense this fall camp?
I think our guys worked really hard at kind of, focusing on the things we need to focus on, closing last year's chapter and looking forward to a new season in 24. And the last 9 months, they've been working their tail off to make sure we don't repeat what happened in 23. And, yes, we did some good things defensively, but at the end of the day, we didn't win football games, and that's our main focus, finding ways to win football games. And they've done a really good job of that. Obviously, we got a long ways to go, even before August 31st. We've made great strides, but we got to get better every single day, and we got to go attack it. We can't sit back and just wait for August 31st to show up. We got to go attack every day in practice in preparation for that. And then after Norfolk State, we got to do the same with our next opponent. So, yes, we've had a good preseason, and not sure anybody in the country will tell you they had a bad preseason, but we got to keep building. We got to keep moving forward and get ready to win football games.
Zakye, how have you seen your leadership role grow, especially this offseason?
Coming into this offseason, that was a big thing on my personal goal board, was just to kind of step into that role of being more of a leader and just using my voice to speak up when I see something wrong or when I see something right. So it's had to grow, and I forced myself to get in that role. And I just thank the coaches for trusting me to step in that role, and I just wanted to gain that trust this offseason. That was a huge thing for me, was gaining trust from not only the coaches but also the players around me. So that's what I wanted to prove going into this offseason. I feel like I've done a good job of that.
Including Zakye, who else have you seen, Coach, kind of step up? You got a lot of veterans on this group, especially up front. Who else is kind of stepping up?
I'm going to name all those names that Pirate Nation knows. Elijah Morris, Deontay Johnson, Surad Ware, Chad Stevens, J.D. Lampley, Mike Edwards is back. Siobhan Revel's back. All those guys are older players that have played a lot of football, a lot of snaps for the Pirates, and have all just taken on their own leadership roles. Some may do it through their actions and the way they play the game. Others may do it vocally, So each individual has his own way of doing it, but the fact that they're leading in the right way and just taking Coach Houston's vision and what we want to get done this season and putting it in the actions is really special.
I know at the beginning of fall camp, fatigue was an issue, especially with some younger guys with this fast-paced offense. But how much has the fatigue gotten better, and how much is this fast-paced offense preparing you for some teams on the schedule this year?
Yeah, we talk about no matter how much you condition during the summer and run up and down the field or condition with Big John, it's still hard to get ready for a tempo, fast-paced offense, especially when that August heat jumps on you pretty quick. But I thought we got much better at as preseason camp went along. Where we could only get 4 or 5 snaps out of them early in preseason camp. We got to 8-10 play drives where guys were out there going through it, and I think our conditioning is at a much higher level. And then just overall with the tempo offense, it has made us at certain times you may get tired and not be able to function or get lined up or miss an assignment, and now guys are aligning perfectly, going through assignments, and we're giving them tough calls, and they're executing at a high level.
Zakye, I guess in this offseason, this fall camp, what have you wanted to prove on the most in your craft on the field?
In my craft, just taking control of the defense, that was a big thing, and just finding my way to make plays in the passing game and know exactly where I'm supposed to be at, when I'm supposed to be there. That was a huge thing that I wanted to improve on going into this offseason. I feel like I did it. And like Coach said, the tempo is going to make you operate. It's going to force you to. So being in those situations when I'm dog tired and still having to execute properly and be where I'm supposed to be at in the run game or the pass game and know my assignment and then know what the guy next to me is doing, that's been a huge thing. So I think that's improved on that too.
What's your message message to the Pirate Nation this year, letting them know, hey, Pirate football's back, and we're going to win some football games?
The message is, since January, we've been crafting this thing for you guys, not only to change everything around, but just to be who we're supposed to be, getting back to Pirate football the way it's supposed to be played. And so this has been something, whatever you guys see, August 31st throughout the rest of the season, it's an accumulation of all the hard work, sweat, tears, everything that we put in since January. So we know you're going to like it. It's going to be special.